You know what's funny? Some of the most elegant women I've ever seen weren't wearing designer clothes. They weren't dripping in luxury labels. In fact, most of them were dressed in simple pieces. A crisp blouse, well-fitted pants, a clean coat. But they looked expensive, effortless, unforgettable. Meanwhile, I've seen women wear outfits that cost a fortune and still look chaotic, overdone, cheap. And that's when it hit me. Looking expensive has nothing to do with how much money you spend, and everything to do with how you choose, wear, and care for your clothes. It's in the fit, the fabric, the way you combine things with intention, not noise. In this video, I'm going to show you how to dress in a way that feels elevated, sophisticated, and expensive without spending more. Because elegance isn't about being rich. It's about being refined, and it starts with the clothes you already have, just worn differently. I still remember this moment so clearly. I was out having coffee with a friend. Nothing fancy, just a casual weekday. And at the next table, there was a woman, maybe mid-50s, wearing the simplest outfit, a white cotton shirt, straight-leg jeans, and a pair of loafers. No jewelry, no makeup, hair pulled back. But everyone noticed her, not because she was loud or flashy, quite the opposite. She looked clean, composed, effortless, and above all, expensive. I looked down at my own outfit. I had tried harder, spent more, but somehow she looked like the one who had it all figured out. And that's when I started paying attention, really paying attention to what makes someone look expensive. Spoiler, it's not about the brand. It's not about the latest trend. It's about details, the kind that say you know who you are, even if your shirt came from a sale rack. So let's break it down. Let me show you how to create that elevated, high-end look using pieces you may already own and without spending more than you need to. The power of fit, tailored, always wins. The first thing I started noticing in women who looked effortlessly elegant wasn't what they wore. It was how it fit. It didn't matter if it was a $30 blazer or a pair of jeans from the outlet. Their clothes followed the shape of their body just right. Not tight, not baggy. Just smooth, structured, intentional. I once tried on a beautiful coat, classic cut, neutral color, but it didn't fit across the shoulders. It pulled just slightly at the buttons. And even though it was gorgeous, it looked cheap on me. That's what poor fit does. It shows. It distracts. It downgrades everything. Meanwhile, I've had fast fashion pieces tailored for a few dollars, and suddenly they look double or triple their price. Here's the truth. No matter where you shop, if the fit is off, the elegance is lost. So if there's one thing to do before buying something new, it's this. Make sure it fits the body you have right now, not the one you wish you had. And if it almost fits, tailor it, because nothing looks more expensive than clothes that sit exactly where they should. Neutral colors are your best friend. The second thing I started to notice, color makes a huge difference. Every time I saw a woman who looked effortlessly elegant, her outfit was almost always built around neutrals. Not boring, just intentional. Ivory, beige, camel, navy, black, soft gray. They all carry a quiet sophistication, like they're not trying to impress anyone, but still manage to stand out for the right reasons. Meanwhile, I used to fill my closet with prints, bright colors, trendy tones, but nothing ever seemed to go together. Everything competed, and I realized that's the trap. Loud colors can cheapen a look fast, but neutrals, they layer beautifully. They mix effortlessly. They look calm, pensive, and timeless. And the best part? Neutrals make your outfit look more put together, even when it's just jeans and a tee. So here's the shift. Start with neutrals as your base. You can always add color, but let it be the accent, not the foundation. Because when your outfit whispers instead of shouts, people lean in closer. Avoiding cheap-looking fabrics. One of the biggest giveaways in an outfit is the fabric. You can be wearing a well-cut top in the perfect color, but if the fabric is shiny, clingy, or paper-thin, it immediately cheapens the look. I learned this the hard way. I bought a satin-look blouse once. Loved the color, loved the style, but the minute I wore it outside, it clung to everything, reflected the light awkwardly, and showed every line underneath. It didn't look chic, it looked sweaty, and it wasn't about the price. It was about the quality of the fabric. So now I do one thing before buying anything. I touch it. I hold it to the light. I stretch it gently. If it feels plasticky, thin, or too shiny, it's a no. Instead, I go for cotton blends, linen, viscose, ponte knit, soft wool, textures that hold their shape and drape with grace. Even affordable brands carry these materials. You just have to look past the trend pieces and go straight to the racks that feel right, because if it doesn't feel elegant, it won't look elegant either. Structure over slouch. There's something incredibly powerful about a piece of clothing that holds its own shape. Think about it. A crisp blazer, a defined collar, a structured midi skirt. They all signal polish, confidence, presence. Now contrast that with slouchy cardigans, droopy shoulders, or oversized everything. Yes, comfort matters, but too much softness can blur your silhouette and make your entire outfit look, well, lazy. I used to wear these long, flowy tunics all the time. They felt easy, forgiving, but in photos, they swallowed me up. I looked older, heavier, less put together. That's when I started adding structure back in. Not stiffness, but shape, tailored pieces, even just one per outfit. Elevate everything. A jacket with defined shoulders, a skirt that flares just enough, a shirt that holds a clean line. You don't need to go full-on tailored suit, just think balance. If you're wearing something soft on the bottom, add shape on top, and vice versa. Because structure doesn't just upgrade your clothes, it upgrades how you carry yourself in them. Avoiding visible logos and labels. There's a funny paradox in fashion. The more a piece tries to look expensive, the less it usually does. You've seen it, shirts with big brand names across the chest, bags screaming with loud logos, belts where the buckle is the star of the show. I used to think those pieces signaled status, like they'd show people I had style, but all they really showed was the label. Here's what I've learned from the most elegant women. True style doesn't announce itself. It whispers. Think about it. You never see the truly timeless icons flaunting loud branding. They wear clean lines, solid colors, beautiful textures, and the clothes speak for themselves. It doesn't mean you can't wear brands. It just means let the cut, the fit, the fabric do the talking, not the logo. Because there's nothing more elegant than someone who doesn't need to prove anything. Wearing just-in-case clothes. You know what I mean. That cardigan you keep in your bag just in case it gets cold. Those sneakers you wear just in case your feet hurt. That oversized jacket just in case it rains. I used to walk out the door dressed for 3 different scenarios at once. And guess what? I never looked like I was dressed for any of them properly. When we dress just in case, we sacrifice style for imaginary emergencies. And that's when the outfit starts looking cluttered, mismatched, or frumpy. Here's what elegant women do differently. They plan their outfit intentionally and then stick to it. If I need a backup layer, I carry a sleek scarf that folds in my bag. If I'll be walking a lot, I wear stylish loafers or block heels from the start. If there's a chance of rain, I wear a trench coat that still looks sharp even if the sun stays out. Because elegance isn't about being over-prepared. It's about being purposeful. Dress for the woman you are now, not for the 10 things that might happen later. Holding on to just okay clothes. For years, my closet was full, but I'd stand there every morning thinking, I have nothing to wear. Why? Because most of it wasn't awful. It was just meh. You know the pieces, they're not horrible enough to toss, but they don't spark anything when you put them on. They're a little faded, a little stretched, a little tired looking, but they're still fine. Let me tell you something I learned the hard way. Just okay clothes will drain your style energy. They take up space, they dilute your look, they make getting dressed feel uninspired. The turning point for me, I gave myself permission to let go of anything that didn't make me feel polished or powerful. Not perfect, but intentional. Now, even with fewer pieces, I feel better dressed than ever. Because every item in my wardrobe earns its spot. So next time you're holding up a blouse and thinking, maybe I guess it's okay, ask yourself this instead. Would I buy this again today? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. Because looking expensive starts with feeling selective. Mixing too many colors at once. You might not realize it, but wearing too many colors, even beautiful ones, can instantly cheapen your look. I used to open my closet and think, well, pink top, green pants, maybe that floral scarf too. And before I knew it, I looked more chaotic than chic. Here's what elegant women do differently. They limit their color palette. It doesn't mean dressing in boring neutrals every day, but it does mean learning the power of harmony. Stick to 2 or 3 colors per outfit. Let one be dominant, and let the others support it. A navy blazer, a cream blouse, and tan trousers? Effortless. Rich, intentional. And here's a trick I swear by. Build your wardrobe around your core colors, those that flatter your skin tone and mix easily. Once I started doing that, everything in my closet started working together. It's like my style finally had a rhythm, because when your colors speak softly, your elegance speaks loud. So, if you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, why doesn't this look as polished as I imagined? Now you know why. It's not that you need more clothes or more trends or more money. It's about knowing what not to wear and having the confidence to let go of what no longer serves you. Because true style isn't loud, it's quiet. It doesn't scream for attention. It commands it effortlessly. And when you start making these small intentional changes, you'll notice something big. People treat you differently. You carry yourself differently. And your wardrobe, it finally starts working for you. So tell me, which of these rules will you try first? Or which one hit home the most? Let's chat in the comments. I read every one. And if this video spoke to you, give it a like and hit subscribe. Because next week, I'm sharing 5 go-to outfit formulas that make getting dressed simple and elevated. Remember, you don't need money to look expensive. You just need the right mindset. See you there.